Okay, everyone, welcome back. We're still in the Finding Real Dropshippers, and we went through the Amazon the last video. Now we're going to look into national trade shows and merchandise marts and local trade shows. So this is be a pretty short video. Some of this stuff was pretty well covered on my e-commerce goldmine, so I just want to reiterate it because this is really good information. This is really the key to how I find dropshippers, and this is how I got started. It's going to trade shows. Uh, Mostly in Atlanta. There's some in Vegas and Texas that I've gone to. I've gone to some in Orlando, but I really like the Atlanta Merchandise Mart, so I'm going to pull that up. And if you're in the U.S., you can go to Atlanta. There's one in, there's a couple in Texas. There's Chicago, Detroit. I mean, all the big, large cities. There's all-time shows going on in Vegas and stuff like that. So, um, what you probably want to do is go to I like in the States. It's Merchandise Mart. If you typed in merchandise uh, for when you're overseas, then you're not going to get any really results. You need to type in trademark. So let's go into the merchandise mart here and merchandisemart.com. Okay, this one place you can go. We're going to look for Atlanta and so forth. We're going to narrow it down into different cities and stuff. Here's Chicago. So Chicago is merchandisemart.com. So here you go, trade shows. So go in here and look, and you can go by and look in the showrooms and stuff. Look industries, so you can break it down. So go in there and trade shows, and most of this stuff's like home furnishings. Really, I've actually was going to get into a niche one time, and I do have a couple domain names. I never did any. I built a sites, and I never did much with it for really high-end furniture and stuff. But Christmas, uh, clothing, jewelry, all kinds of stuff at these type of events, sporting stuff. You really need to go to a trade show if you get a chance, and most of them are all free. So, event calendar, see when their next show is. Uh, Next one is September. Living and Giving, International Casual Furniture and Mart, Trade, Casual. There's gift marts. And they have a lot of seminars, these stuff too, guys. It's free, really cool. If you're into bridal, you definitely want to go to Bridal Market in Chicago. So, gives you ideas to go through the industry. So you can contact these people too, and also get a large catalog. I was going to show you a picture of. My camera's not working correctly right now, but these catalogs, like from the America's Merchandise Mart, is probably 3 inches, 4 inches thick. When you request to get one, it's just phenomenal, the information you can get them. So you really don't have to go to these trade shows. A lot of people say, well, I don't have money for a hotel. It might be 500 miles away or whatever if I drove, or a flight. It's going to cost me so much. You actually don't have to go to these shows. You can actually get their catalogs, or you can go online and look through their directory. So I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So you got category: fine crafts, antiques, contemporary art, apparel, kitchen and bath, casual furnishings, home furnishings, contract furnishings, gift and home, and office retail leasing. I like the office and home, the gifts and home really a lot. Really good stuff to sell online. So let's go here and look around here more. Visit. Okay. And these marts, a lot of them are open up to they're always open up. But the thing is, we want to go to the big show when they're having all the good stuff going on. So, close this one out. Let's go to Merchandise Mart. Scroll down here. Maybe Atlanta's be in here. If not, we'll type in Atlanta or so you go to trade shows. Just type in trade shows and we'll see what comes up. There's one for said Raleigh. Good. See what goes around. This biz trade shows, I'm not sure about that one. I looked at it before. I've looked at it before, as you see, I had it highlighted. But you can go to biz trade shows because I've been here before. I do remember this site now, and it was pretty cool. But this is, you can go by country and stuff too here, guys. Trade shows by day, by country. So if you're in a different country, really good way to find here. I have been to this site a number of times. I thought it was a different site, but so you can narrow it down by country here. I'll go all through these countries here, wherever you live: Chad, China, Costa Rica. So, keep in mind too, the smaller countries won't have near as much as like the UK and Germany, and like Brazil has a lot here. Looks like Brazil has a lot. Canada. See, India has quite a bit. Jordan doesn't have a whole lot. Japan, yeah. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one place here we can go is British Trade Shows.com. So I'll note that for later on. and I'll put that in our cheat sheet, guys. We'll put this one definitely in our cheat sheet for you guys to refer back later if you want to, especially if you're in another country. And we can go by industries too. It was over here on the side. So let's go to bicycling. Where did I seen that? I just seen it. Cycling, clothing, bicycles. There you go. Rickshaw, bicycle trade shows. Interbike. Now I mentioned this a while ago that I've kind of been into a little bit of cycling stuff, but it hasn't been into bicycles in the past, and I still dabble with it a little bit, and I'm wanting to get more into it. So I am going to this show here. It's next month in Vegas, in the Sands Expo and Convention Center. So I'm going from the 14th to the 16th, and it's free, I think, till 12th of this month to sign up, but otherwise it's $35 to get in. But see the exhibitor's profile, bicycle machinery, frames and frame arts, steering components, all different things, all aspects of the cycling industry. And the cool thing about it too, I found out, let's go here to Interbike. Let's go to Google and type in Interbike. They're having another type of show too for fitness. So Interbike, it's not 2012, it's 2011, okay? I actually signed up for this yesterday because I thought it was interesting. I actually put off a Practical Profits event this last weekend because I know we'll be going to Vegas here in a couple weeks, and I just got back from vacation the week before last, so I really don't have the time to be going back and forth and traveling so much. So it's 14th through 16th, they have the health and fitness and business too. So when I signed up here and registered, they give me a ticket and a badge to also go to, which I think is like the next hotel over or something. It's Las Vegas. They're right there close together, so I can go to the health and fitness business and see what's there that I might be able to get into in another niche or some kind of health and fitness thing to go into cycling and so forth. So you get how cool that is. So that's really bad stuff. Now, I told you guys about Atlanta. Just type in, if you live in India or something, trade show. So you want to type in trade show, Atlanta. Oops, I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Atlanta trade show. So it comes up, look at that, trademark, Mart. I told you guys about trade marts and merchandise marts and trade shows. Them are good keywords to use. So Atlanta trademark for buyers. There you go. So let's go directory. Let's type in directory. Oops, like it's just spelled today. Be broad about this, guys. Start opening your mind up stuff. Imagine, you can do so much stuff here if you just put in different wording and stuff like that. You'd be surprised what you can find. So you don't have to actually go to these shows. I keep telling people this. For just a little bit of time, you can actually find their directories and stuff. Look, directory of virtual storefronts, a directory of exhibitors. Look, I can find all this stuff here. And then when I sign up with them, they'll send me this big catalog. It's like 3 or 4 inches thick, and I'll get on it. And they don't send you a lot of junk all the time. Maybe I think it's 2 or 3 times a year I get the catalog, and every once in a while I get a little postcard from one of the other people, one of the companies saying, hey, they're the next show they're giving away dinner if you want to come there, or giving away free gifts or whatever. I mean, you don't go to these markets to buy stuff and take stuff. You don't buy stuff and take it from there. They don't. It's not like that. You go find either a lot of these companies go in there, these stores and stuff, and pre-buy their merchandise 6 months in advance. So for Christmas to be buying in June when they have the big June show. This is cool for drop shippers and stuff too, because a lot of these companies are getting on board now. I mean, most of them have a drop shipping department. So you go to these shows as a buyer, and you wear a badge, of course, and just ask the people in the showrooms. Each showroom, there's thousands of them there. You can spend days here, guys. These shows usually go on for 1 week at a time, one in June and one in July here at the America's Mart. July and January, or June and January, one or two. 2 big shows a year, but they still have it open daily. See, you can go open daily, but all the temporaries are not there, because the temporaries come from all over the country or all over the world and show their products only that 1 week only, twice a year. So, and a lot of them's by appointment and stuff too. Some of the showrooms are not open all the time. It's by appointment only. So you can go by product categories, product lines. See, and how simple was that? Seriously, all I had to do was go to Google right here, Atlanta trademark directory. So if I was in Dallas, let's Dallas it, DALLAS trademark directory. See if we can find that too. Okay. Dallas News, Mark Calendar, exhibitor directory. See here? Keep your eyes open, guys and gals. because you'll find a lot of information off of Google to keep you from having to go to these shows and spend all this money. Sure, it'll take you a little bit longer. You can't put your hands on the products and see them firsthand and on, which I like to really do. But tight budget or something, look at here. This is the way to go. Companies here, stuff, most of them will have their website or phone number. Not all of them, but a lot of them will. Look here, contact email, primary, tells where they're from. Look at there. I've got their address. Imagine that. So I can see featured products that still look like holiday stuff. More likely holiday stuff. Let's go back over here and look. Activewear and fitness. Let's go here, activewear and fitness, and see what they have here. And this is America's Mart. So I've got phone numbers for this company. Look. So activewear and fitness. I got Deb Miller, exhibitors' names. So a lot of these might be these companies. Some of them just have the person's name, but they are companies. They just don't go in there and sell. But we have phone numbers here for the companies and so forth. So that really cool for America's Mart. We're still looking here at Dallas. So even if you're in another country, go to Dallas Mart. Let's go to Chicago. I think we was at Chicago a while ago, wasn't we? Trademark directory. Merchandise Mart, about Merchandise Mart, showroom listing right here. So, find that one real quick. I'm sorry if this video is going a bit too long, guys, but I'm just showing you how to do this, how easy and easy this is to do. To find these manufacturers' names, and if you can't find, like they don't have any information much here, if they didn't have any information much here, you can just copy this and go to Google and paste that in there, and you'll probably find their website pretty quickly. And you see, this is A to B. I don't know how many pages they've got, but I'm sure they've got a boatload. Okay. That is fairly small. The this right here at the America's Mart is humongous. You can actually spend a lot of time here on in their directory and stuff. Okay. So let's go to another company. Let's go to Australia. I don't know if I've ever done an Australian search, but like I said, I can't sit there and search and tell you all the markets like I can here in the States, because I live in the States and I know a lot of the markets. I can't tell you which ones are in all these other countries. What you have to do is do like I do, learn your country, and do these searches that I'm showing you how to do. And keep your eyes, your mind broadened and stuff, because you guys might say trademark something different over there. It might be merchandise mart or trade show or something like that. Okay, so just always keep your focus up and your mind straight to where you can know what you're doing here, know what you're searching. Australia. So Australia trademark, case directory, hot frog. Let's go in here and just look for trademarks right now. I'm not sure if they go by Mart or trade shows. Trademark. Okay, there's one we can look for, I believe. We'll close these out, guys. That was a Dallas one. This right here was America's Mart. They have in Chicago, like I said, the States, they have a lot of them. They have a lot of shows at Dallas. And also you can do your local search. We'll do a local search here in a few minutes on the next video. So trademark has moved. We're in location. Don't know the address. Don't know how they do their addresses over there. I'm in the States. This might just be an affiliate site. I'm not sure how they are doing this. You can always call them though and find out. Trademark PT Limited. Okay, so this might be one way you can go about that. Trade shows. Okay, so overseas might be a little bit different than how we do it over here in the States. See, trade shows in Australia, trade fairs, Australia trade. Okay, I think we see the biz trade shows before. Okay, all right. Okay, trade show calendar, global sources. Now, so I'm not going to verify all these sites, guys, that I do use these or anything. I'm just giving you some resources that you can use yourself and test and so forth. But looks like shows May, June, January, July. So we're looking more towards August. There's November. Melbourne Exhibition Convention Center, Expo, Fashion Exposed in Melbourne. So fashion accessory, garments and textiles, home products was already in July. So you missed out on that one. But I'm sure there's a lot more of them. You can usually contact, and also a little tip, contact these other shows and ask them if they know any other shows that are around in your country. It's really simple as that. Or contact some of the manufacturers. What I do too is I contact manufacturers. You know how I found out about the Inner Bike? I contacted a company that I've been selling some of their products for a couple of years, and asked them when they're going to be going to the next type of show in that niche. And they told me. And that was simple as that. That's all I do is ask them a question and they answered it for me. So global sources I've never used, but I have heard of them. Okay. Trade shows in Australia. This is Alibaba. Don't do that. Uh, wholesalers and wholesale suppliers, trade fairs, Australian wholesalers. Not sure about them, but it's always worth taking a look. Google is your best friend at this point, guys, for this type of stuff. This looks more like an affiliate thing, affiliate site to me. So we might narrow it down to merchandise. Let's see what that comes up with. Merchandise exports. Okay. Merchandise trade. So you guys might say it differently over there than we say it. Okay. Australian merchandise made. Okay. Okay. So the bureau. You might be able to contact a bureau and they might know where any trade shows are at. So this isn't just a tip there, guys. Okay. Merchandise markets. Fashion about fashion. Looks like little government sites. Exports. Export marketers. All you gotta do, guys, is start searching around. Simple as that. Like I said, it's easier for me in the States because I live in the States. But like I said, the best thing to do in your case is look for trademarks, trademark directories, trade shows, merchandise marts, and so on. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Next video, we'll cover more of the local stuff. Okay? Thanks.